What's up, man? Yeah, so the DMV in the state of Minnesota has just been leaving people in the worst situations. And I guess they think that shit's acceptable, man. But one thing people gotta realize is they're broke as fuck now, too, to an extent. They haven't been able to process people. They haven't been able to hand out sentences as fast as they normally would, and that type of shit in the last year, ever since the coronavirus. Okay? It's fucked up their little flow. And I'm sure they're probably starting to feel it now. So now there's 110,000 people that have expired licenses in the state of Minnesota. And there's this backup, and people are just going to be vulnerable to whatever the police want to do when they pull you over after running your plates and seeing you don't have a license. Now, as you guys seen with my traffic stop, I got charged with tax evasion for just having bad tabs during this scenario when it wasn't even legit for the police to stop you for having bad tabs or to cite you. They still did it to me. Now, other people are going to start going through this outlandish bullshit now too, because their licenses are now invalid. And it's fucked up because in some of these situations, that's all it takes is a traffic stop for you to get fucked up by the police or took to jail or straight up killed, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So a person might think a simple traffic stop is just a simple traffic stop, but it's not. It's your ass on the line every single motherfucking time. Even if you have license, insurance, all that shit, it don't matter. They'll still fuck around and take you to jail, you guys. It's always been like this, and it hasn't changed yet. It's starting to change. Smoking the CBD. Yeah, the shit's starting to change, but we're still in the early process of this shit. People are still not gonna stand up for themselves in a lot of scenarios with the police. The result's gonna be them just staying out of line and keep doing fucked up shit. Because at the end of the day, you guys, I blame society more than anything for a lot of the problems and a lot of the bullshit that has been allowed to slide. I actually hold y'all more accountable than anything, because it's we the people. It's we the people, y'all. And it doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter what fucking, none of that type of shit. It doesn't matter what fucking country you come from. If you're in this motherfucker, then it's we the people. And we are supposed to be the ones running this shit. Not getting trampled on, our rights abused, and getting like killed like dogs in the street. Like, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not playing. I'm gonna fight back. I'm gonna say some shit. I need everybody to say some shit. I need everybody to fight back. You know? Soon as everybody starts doing that shit, they'll be like, oh, fuck, it's over. But until everybody starts doing that shit, it's never gonna end. It's not gonna end with a law that they pass. It's not gonna end with them convicting Derek Chauvin. It's not gonna end with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not gonna give him enough jail time for what he did. That's the bottom line. It's far from over. It's far from over. And it's like, man, these motherfuckers want tax money. They take it out of my checks, right? Even though I got charged with tax evasion, right? So they want their tax money, but they leave the citizens vulnerable to all type of bullshit. They're leaving people without proper documentation at this point, without proper identification. You guys know where that can land you, right? Downtown the county jail, fast. Oh, you don't have an ID, huh? Oh, it's not valid, huh? Oh, that's how that shit starts. That's how it all starts, over some small, simple shit that they escalate into whatever the fuck fits their cause that they're trying to do that day. Okay, go ahead, man. But yeah, so them motherfuckers, man. And you're gonna have cops that they know what's up, they're cool, but you're also gonna have cops that take advantage of that situation and fuck over people that they know didn't even have a choice. They don't give a fuck. They're just gonna pick and choose who they deem, you know, hey, it's cool to ruin this motherfucker's life. Hey, it's cool to ruin his motherfucking life. You know? That's how these motherfuckers do it, man. They just enforce shit on whoever the fuck they want to, and they let whoever they want to go. That's been my experience, the police, man. You know? They always seem to have their own agenda, man. But yeah, so 110,000 people whose shit has expired. And you can't go to the DMV right now, you guys, without an appointment. That'll take you, I don't know how long, because I don't have them kind of issues. You know? But yeah, people are bitch made when it comes to the police. Shit, man. If I could just walk around punking people and kicking them around, I probably would too. For a living? Fuck, man. Like, if people are just gonna let that shit fly, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they just punk the fuck out of people if people ain't standing up? You know, yeah, a certain amount of people are getting it together, but it's still nowhere where it needs to be. Yeah, I'm just smoking some CBD and shit. But yeah, these motherfuckers are out of line, man. I already got charged with tax evasion, gross misdemeanor. If I was on like probation or parole, that shit'd be a problem, y'all. You better fucking believe it. You know? Yeah, these motherfuckers, man. Yeah, the police though, man, like, and it's just like, okay, so I was actually watching I can't really watch the George Floyd trial, but I noticed that the judge snapped on one of the key witnesses and was like, I'll tell you when you're done answering the question. And like, oh, so you're mad. Oh, so you're mad that shit's coming out and that's looking bad for the cop. Like, you guys got to understand, any motherfucker, and normally it's supposed to be the other way around. He's a defendant. The judge would normally be doing that to the defendant's people. He's doing that to the prosecution's witnesses that are solid. A fucking Minneapolis firefighter the judge is trying to basically bully. Like, damn, like, who the fuck? Like, I know y'all seen that shit. He told her, I'll tell you when you're done with your answer, and don't give any extra. Don't answer any more. Don't, like, basically don't give anything else but then what they're asking, which, like, fuck that judge. Fuck that judge, man. So I see what he's about. He's mad that there's compelling evidence that's coming out against the cop. You know? That's what I noticed about the judge. Oh, so now you're looking like you can try and act like you're just trying to do your job as a judge and keep the court orderly, but you're full of shit, man. These people are full of shit, y'all. These people were full of shit. It don't even matter. There's a whole bunch of people. Your daddy's probably a degenerate. Do you want me to choke him out and kill him too? Fuck out of here, man. You don't just kill motherfuckers as law enforcement because you deem them a shitty motherfucking character. That ain't how it works, you dumb motherfucker. It's not about his character, y'all. It's not about that. Fuck no, he wasn't no angel. I'm not no angel. I bet your bitch ass ain't no angel. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are really missing the point. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it just goes to show, like I said, I blame society, man. And I don't directly mean everybody right here, but you know what I'm saying when I say I blame y'all. You know? I'm not saying you directly, but I'm talking to like the large majority of the world, like, you know? Everybody has their fucked up ass moments. Shit. And if you haven't, you're gonna. I don't care if he passed a $20 bill. I don't care if he is high on dope, like 50% of the American population. Who the fuck? Man, if I start killing people right now and based it on drugs being in their system, shit, man. Come on, man. That's retarded, y'all. Me go run this guy over in the street and be like, oh, well, yeah, he had heroin in his system. It was on him. Come on, man. Like, that shit's retarded, man. Shit's retarded, man. And this is a no-brainer situation. I don't even know why there's any debate. There is no debate. There's no debate. He wasn't even resisting arrest, y'all. Wasn't even resisting arrest. He just wasn't fucking moving as fast as they wanted him to, and he was trying to plead with them. There's a difference between pleading and physically resisting. Bottom line. I don't plead with cops. I tell them to shut the fuck up so they know what's up right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck you. Fuck that, man. I've been under that knee multiple times. I know that exact move. I know that move, man. Anybody that's been arrested and handcuffed, shit, 50, 100 times or more, you're gonna be introduced to that move at some point, especially if you're hostile about shit. Especially if you're like, man, if you don't go out like a bitch, you're going under that knee. It was a very common practice, man. That motherfucking knee. It's illegal as fuck. Been illegal as fuck. Everything they do is illegal as fuck. 9 times out of 10. Even to convict somebody of a simple ass traffic ticket, they'll go the motherfucking length. And they'll perjure, they'll lie under oath. They'll just do all that shit just to get you on a fucking parking ticket. That's the truth. And they've been doing this shit, you know, for forever. And I guess they think that shit's okay. Fuck yeah, man. Like, I've been hit over the head with flashlights by cops. I've been fucking had my head stomped into the fucking ground. They had like one of them things that like had me on like the cold ground with, it was either his foot or it was a knee. I think one of them had his knee on me. I'm like, get the fuck off me, man. And because the ground was cold, I didn't get to begging, but I let him know how uncomfortable I was. His rebuttal to that was to let me lift my head up, and then the other cop stomped on my head and split my chin wide open. It's during a SWAT raid. They didn't find shit and had to take the handcuffs off me and let me go. You know? What they actually found really fucked them up, because they found an AK buried outside, and they couldn't charge me with it. What I didn't know at that time is I probably could have claimed that motherfucker. There was no drugs found. There was nothing found except for that outside and 3 magazines inside, 2 of them taped together. And that still wasn't enough. I was probably about 19 at the time, maybe 20. That still wasn't enough for them to take me into custody. And they asked, like, hey, what's up with this assault rifle we found on the west side of your property? I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. And they're like, and it fucked me up because I seen them. They brought it from inside the house. So they found it, they brought it, and then for some reason they brought it in the house. They might have debated saying they found it in the house, but what wasn't gonna fly with that is it was wrapped in plastic and all greased and all oiled up, and then it was wrapped in like a brown paper wrap to blend into everything else. It was like under like bushes. They raked the whole yard. Oh man. It went down. When they found that, I don't really want to fully get into that story right now, but when they found that, they almost found something else that would have made it a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I'm surprised. At the time, I wasn't that educated on gun laws and shit, so I kind of was surprised that they weren't taking me away too in handcuffs. And when I went to claim my property, they took some money or something, right? When I went to claim my property, that shit was on my property. And I was like, I think they asked me about it again, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I probably could have just claimed it and got it back. I didn't really know, you know, but I didn't know the history of it, you know? So I wasn't gonna fucking say no. I forgot that thing randomly. I bought that motherfucker for $80. And that's a true story. This motherfucker did not know what he had. This dude was like, yeah, I got this thing, man. I got this gun. It doesn't have a clip, though. That's how he really fucked up. And he's like, he doesn't have a clip, though. And to him, it probably was just a rifle. I don't know what he thought it was. But I was like, let me see it. And he's like, well, I got it stashed by the train tracks over here. This is back in like the 90s, right? So I'm like, all right, come on. So we walk back by the train tracks. And he's just like, got sitting there, like hidden in some bushes. I look down at it. I'm like, fuck it. I'll give you $80 for it, man. He was like, cool. He didn't know shit. He didn't give a fuck nothing. I don't know how he came across it, but... And it wasn't a cheap one. It was Russian. And I didn't know back then, but those are actually the more expensive ones. But, yeah, the police got that motherfucker, man. And probably recirculated it back into the world, you know? That's what they do with guns when they find them. They basically get the serial numbers redone. Not even redone. They just get them like, I don't know what they do, but they just get it. There's something they do with the ATF where that gun goes clean again, and they just resell it. They're not just getting rid of these things, you guys. Believe that. So that's how that shit went. And honestly, the way that whole raid started was illegal because I had misdemeanor warrants. And in the state of Minnesota, if you have misdemeanor warrants, they can't enter your home. They had entered my home a week earlier to pick me up on a petty assault charge because I talked a bunch of shit to them when they called me and tried to get me to confess to it. I went off on him like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to, man? And just went in on the investigator. And I said, motherfucker, I got 9 misdemeanor warrants right now, and you can't do shit about it. Right? Wrong. These motherfuckers showed up, tore the screen off the window, pried the window open, and climbed through the window, man. I swear to fucking God, man. No warrant. They just were that mad that I just said all that shit I said to them. So these motherfuckers, was that one? So these motherfuckers just, like I said, you guys, the police will do whatever they want, you know, and I'm surprised that I say as much as I do to them, because I know more than anybody that they'll just do whatever they want at any given second. They'll just do whatever the fuck they want to somebody, man, you know, and I've been through that shit more than most. But for some reason, it's just, I know it's always a bad look to just kiss ass and beg, because they'll fuck you up even worse if they smell any type of weakness. If they smell that you can't handle jail, that's the first place you're going. As soon as you're like, no, they're like, yep. That's how they work. And you're like, well, I don't give a fuck, man. The fuck you gonna do, man? I know when I open my mouth 9 times out of 10, I'm going to jail. It don't matter. If I'm right, wrong, doesn't even matter. I just know the second I'm like, call these motherfuckers out on what they're doing, I'm going to jail. And I'm willing to do that versus sit there and beg and be like, oh no, and all that shit, and still have it happen. Oh fuck no. That's what I can't imagine to do, is to sit there and beg and to still get throttled. Like, nah, I'm not doing that shit. It's never good to beg. That's when they know they got you, man. I can't necessarily blame people for thinking they can talk their way into some mercy, but them fools really don't play that shit. That's when they like to start really fucking you up. But yeah, man, so luckily I'm not one of those people. Shit, I'm pretty sure I'm not. I think I would have noticed that my shit was up, expired, man. Nah, man, but yeah, these motherfuckers are on bullshit. I got some shit I gotta do today, y'all. I'll get up with y'all, man, at another time and shit. I'm out.